Well, howdy everyone. I just received a Philodendron Glorious, not to be confused with a Philodendron gloriosum. This plant is a climber, and I will be using it with my new Coco Core support stakes. The plant arrived in pretty good shape. It's in a root ball, so I will come back in a minute and show it being repotted, and we'll go from there. So here we have my Philodendron Glorious. I have a pot here to transplant it in, and I have some soil mix here. Now, a lot of people talk about a special aroid mix, and they complicate it by making it 4 or 5 parts, but to tell you the truth, Coco Core and perlite will work just fine. You don't need anything else. So we have this plant here, and I'm going to fill this pot up with Coco Core. So we've got the pot full of Coco Core, and you can see these are actually grow stones, which is kind of like perlite, but they're made from recycled glass. I don't know if you can get them anymore, but I have them, so I'm going to use them. And so we have this plant, and we need to unpot it from this plastic root. Not sure how exactly, but we'll figure it out. Okay. So it's in a plastic wrap, and then it's in like a paper towel. So let's get all this off. It looks like it's got pretty healthy roots. We're going to set it in. Right about like that. And I don't know if you can see, but this plant already kind of has aerial roots on it, which can be tied to a plant support. And basically what I'm going to do is put one in the middle. So I'm going to put this stabilizer on the bottom here, if it'll go. And we're going to poke this in just like so. And so the plant is alongside this. Now what I'm going to do is I have these ties here. So I've got this zip tie here. We'll see. I'm going to attach it, I think. Okay, so we have this loosely attached, and it will root into this Coco Core eventually. I think I'm just going to let the other leaves hang down from the bottom, and that will be the new growth point right there up on top. So what you do, you water this through the funnel, And then the water runs down the coco core and also into the pot. And as it climbs, you continue to tie it. Now, one of the things that I've seen is a lot of plants are tied just flat, and they seem to only have leaves on one side, and I don't like that look, so I'm going to try to spiral this growth around the planter itself, and then when it gets taller I'll add another section. But this is my Glorious, my Philodendron Glorious, and remember, it's different than the Philodendron Gloriosum, which is a crawling philodendron. So you want to make sure when you use this, you got a climber. And you can use it for lots of other plants, but this is how it's going to go. So it took about 4 quarts of liquid, and it's getting moist. I think what I'll do from now on is soak these first, and I'm going to probably go over this and spray it with a mist just to get it really moist. And that's it. Once it's moist, all you have to do is give it a little bit of water every week to keep it going. And if the pot does really start to dry out, you'll want to water the pot itself. So, take good care of yourselves. Happy gardening. Don't forget, stay green. Alright, see y'all later. Bye-bye.